Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, let me do the usual. Make sure the audio is okay. It's not too loud. Let's move over this slightly. Alright, and welcome to the stream. We're playing Kunitsu-gami today once again. I've played quite a bit since the last time we streamed it. And since we have nothing better to show you guys today, we're gonna go with this. So yeah, this is more or less I think it's like 70% of the game, so if you guys are actually joining us, you've been warned for spoilers. You have spoilers abound. As you can see, we've progressed quite a bit since we started. And I think I still have sort of objectives here. Yeah, destroy all pots. There are like 20 pots in this stage, and I have no idea where two of them is. I think I played the stage twice and I could not find it. So we're gonna skip that for now, because I don't think exactly going to hunt pots is the most ideal here. And we're gonna go to this place. A boss that comes after the village. And I have no idea what this is. They've given us 12 villagers to help us out with this, so I do wonder whether it's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be. At this point, it's not. Everything is not as easy as it used to be before. It's still on the easier side, but you need to put in a bit more thinking here. So, start with you, turn you into a shaman. Inside, we need, as always, one sumo. Do I have enough? Yep. I prefer going through using units which are actually a higher level. Like the base archers and woodcutters you get are really strong. They're units which are very easy to max out. But even with that, I prefer more advanced classes at the moment, at least. I'll have a better idea of what we're dealing once we go inside. So actually, let's go inside. This might just be a pure boss battle. Yeah, it seems like there's no other gate around here except the big one over there. So we don't really have to deal with monsters other than the ones that's been summoned by the boss. So we're gonna set up the usual. Zoom over there, healer right behind you. The 3 ranged. Also behind you. So that leaves us with quite a lot of villagers that we still need to deal with. Let's go with some woodcutters since I'm not sure how we're dealing with this. One more cannoneer. Still have quite a bit of crystals, so you can also be musketeers. Gather everyone around. Put the melees to the front. Musketeers lined up. We'll probably have to move them together anyways, but we might as well keep them in a line for now. I've been relying a lot on ranged units. And since we have one more person left, where is that villager? Here we go. We'll make a healer for the back row. So, in case you guys are not aware, the main goal of this game is that this mountain has been corrupted by yokai, and you're carrying the priestess, well, you're escorting the priestess up the mountain or down the mountain in this case, and purifying the place as we go. Only problem here is that our priestess has actually been corrupted so much that she can't walk, so now she's being ferried by these two good people. And now we need to deal with whatever is coming out of that torii gate over there. Yep. I might need to restart depending on whatever comes through this gate. That is a new animation I haven't seen before. If you guys haven't realized it already, the monster designs in this game are just amazing. Raiko. Oh, this is floating. My special attacks won't work on this. This is... I'll keep the distance and maintain aggro. And hopefully the range can pick Raiko off. Ow. I should have also learned So's perfect guard before this, but unfortunately I did not. I might need to defend against this because, yeah, Raikobo is doing combos, and So is actually not good at defending or dodging. Where do you go? Okay, now he's summoning people. Or not. What are you doing? Attacks. Giant pillars. Almost stunned now. If one of the others will shoot them. Ow. Yeah, okay, I'm using a lot of healing items here. Wow. Let's get back in range. I'm realizing that I actually have not set up So properly for this fight. Because in addition to the units, you need to set up So that he can deal with these. And in my case, I have not set up a defensive properly here. I'm just gonna order him to attack me since this guy's almost low. And I can use this for some damage. I don't think it's too hard of a boss since I'm just muddling through this. Yeah, that's the problem when you block too much. You're left way too defenseless. And I think I need to protect the piece just so we'll put you guys back on defense. Yoshiro was being attacked there. He was taking a significant amount of damage. Ow. dragging me into the poison puddle. I see these connect and actively cause damage. Oh no, yeah, okay. I definitely can't let my god down there, so we'll need to go back to base and set up So a bit properly here. Because I wasn't expecting Yoshiro to be taking so much damage, so after that failure, we'll go back to stage selection. Yeah, items will be discarded, that is fine. You can't heal Yoshiro, so it's kind of like a war of attrition here. The problem here is that my So is not set up in a way that can fight people too much, since I've been relying more on the units. You're splitting upgrade points between your units and So himself. Or herself. I just realized that we do not know whether So is a female or a male. Anyhow, yeah. We're gonna buy this. I'm also not using a priest here. I'm using a marksman, ascetic. Yeah, no thief, so we'll take the upgrade points from thief and put it into so that he can deal with these guys, this boss better. Probably counter and perfect guard. Recovery, quick trust. This might be useful as well. And instead of the Oka dance, which is your default dance you start off with, we will go with Shiden. The difference between these two attacks is that Oka makes, insofar as I know, Oka makes So move around quite a bit, and that makes it a lot more difficult to target bosses. It's great when you're dealing with swaths of enemies, but not so much when you're dealing with one target, so we'll use the other stance here. Okay, do I need to upgrade anyone else? I'm not using Spearman here, am I? I don't really need a sumo wrestler either, because I'm the one who's actually grabbing aggro, so what we need is more damage rather than... Interesting. Okay, let's go with this. We'll reset. So, do I need to? Right. Everyone else is max, right? So we can just go with this for now without resetting. Don't think I need anything on So either. Strike, plunge, recover immediately. That's fine. Swift our dance style to the other one. The butterfly shot? No. Don't need the butterfly shot here. Instead go for this, which actually gives you... Oh no, this actually requires more. Or is it? Did I need to... Yeah, okay, that's enough. And do that, we'll get this. And equip that bow to So. Since this is an air target, we'll go with this too. And then I'll outfit so that it helps me with perfect guards and counters. Dash taken will increase. First night. Or less. Seat. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Makes perfect guard. I don't need the swiftness right now, so we'll put that into counter. One of the things I kind of dislike is this menu, which has you go through so much stuff to find what you need. No, it should be up. Guardian, automatic healing. Yeah, here we go. I do have quite a bit of crystals left, so would that be worth it or not? This accessory is actually really powerful. It increases So's attack power in combination to the amount of crystals you have. But the crystals is also the currency you use to bring out units onto the field. I guess we can decide on that later. This setup ought to be good enough for now. So back to stage selection and we'll try the boss once again. How many crystals do I get with this? 600. Okay, 2200. That is quite a bit. But we also need units. And since this guy is flying around, we might actually, it might be worth to have more long-range units. Rather than... Oops, that was the wrong... You know what, let me restart, that was the wrong one. I don't want to waste the crystals. Not changing equipment, we're just gonna restart. Five. Turn you all to musketeers. And maybe a healer. I have 4 musketeers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is my archer upgraded? I'm actually not sure whether I upgraded my archer at all. He's not upgraded. Okay, then we'll just go with more of you. This will be an all musketeer troop. With the occasional healer to make sure you guys don't die. One more healer. And maybe 2 of you to balance it out. Right, it's ready. Let's see how we fare this time. Since the boss is over there, let's place everyone in a formation. I think this will give them range enough most of the time. 3, 4, and then 1 healer to support them. And a cannoneer. Yeah. Where? Oh, yeah, there you are. I was wondering where the rest of you guys were. No, too far. And the remaining healer to make sure you are healed. Oh, that was the wrong healer. You, over here. Okay, let's see how we fare with this. L1 is for block, R2 is for dodge. And let's try again. Hello. even I would say, whoa, after seeing the monster designs in this. Kobo. Start off with our special this time. We have an air special to help us out. Yeah, that worked a lot better. Counter. Counter again. A third counter. But this is not counterable. I'm getting too close to the others. We will use this here to get some invincibility. Yeah, this is the right setup makes this fight so much easier. Previously I was dying so easily, but now just being able to counter makes such a difference. There goes my guard. But one of the units actually got him. Oh, you're not dead. Oh, okay, you are dead. That surprised me. The lightning strike. Hey there, King. Welcome to the stream. And what mask did we get this time? Ah, lots of eyes. Defeat my Kobo. The Mask of the Sorcerer. Anyone? More eyes the better. I don't know about that. Practice in the divine arts used to banish evil. The sorcerer performs a lengthy incantation to summon Kunitsu-gami to blow away all seed. That is an interesting new unit to get. Emma play correct Kobo. That's okay. I actually managed to defeat the boss and under the guideline you needed to defeat them. And this gives me harmony. Decreases damage to the villagers during a defense order. Okay. A good accessory to have when you don't have so on the battlefield. So the other part of Kunitsu-gami, other than fighting bosses and purifying places, is that after you purify a place, you have the option to go back and rebuild. And rebuilding the base is usually what gives you your resources, the crystals, and whatever. Like this is the resource that you need for upgrades. And it actually changes the layout of the village too. Sweet Kashiwa Mochi. So this I do not know. There really isn't a use for the sweets in the game per se. It's just for flair. Like the developers behind this have given their all to even that little system. So the sweet, the only thing you can do is, thank you, is go over here and take a look at its model and learn about it. And they've put some weird detail into this. And these are all Japanese confections, I believe. Kashiwa mochi, a mochi confection wrapped in oak leaf and filled with either red bean paste or miso paste. The mighty oak has been revered as a sacred tree since ancient times, and its leaves are often used as plates for offering. Unlike other trees, dry leaves of an oak tree would not fall off, even during harsh winter. These dry old leaves would only fall off when new leaves grow in come springtime. The resilience of these old leaves, waiting for new leaves to grow, has made the oak tree a symbol of a persisting family lineage and prosperous offering, particularly among samurai families. This confection is eaten on the 5th day of the 5th month in the lunar calendar to pray for children's growth and lasting prosperity for the family lineage. And everything here, like, they have details for all the sweets over here, which is very interesting. So I guess the only thing you can do is actually, if you put it on the plate here, your priestess, Yoshiro, who has actually been corrupted this far into the game, will start eating it. Yeah, you do have the option to keep it in ruins, but it's technically better to upgrade it as much as possible, because this currency you get from upgrading and repairing the place is what is used to upgrade your units. And this is the newest unit we got, the Sorcerer. Slightly increased maximum health speed. And this is kind of an interesting unit, because it doesn't seem like it can do anything other than summon a Shikigami. I am gonna reset the Spearman, since I don't use these guys as much. I'm also gonna reset some of my own upgrades and give it to the Thief, which we will need in the next level, probably. Yeah, and I like the little animation they do when you upgrade them. It really feels very Monster Hunter-ish. Okay, 100 points. I'm hoping this is enough to max out the Sorcerer, because this is a new unit and I have no idea how it works. So I'm curious to see what happens with this. And each time you get little additions to the mask, like color and gilding. And that is max. And now you're looking a lot better. Can now summon Shikigami to intercept and cover against seat attacks. Depletes the enemy resist gauge. Okay. I'm gonna bring you into the battle next and see what happens. We'll keep these upgrades up, but change the arrow to the explosion, because that's usually the most useful. I'm also gonna reset someone else to put some stuff into my sword skills. Yeah, this is the other part of the game. Like, it's really amazing, the animations and the upgrade screen, but after doing it a few thousand times, I feel like a lot of people are gonna dislike this screen. It would have been better if they had just allowed you to upgrade directly to the slot that you'd already unlocked before, but they do not, so yeah. Anyhow, let's use the other style. Get these upgrades up. You can now equip multiple Suba cards. Well, the Suba determines my special attack, and this is actually the first time I've unlocked the additional one. The one I was using before was an anti-air, which was why it made things so much easier in that battle. I'm gonna put the anti-ground and mines here for now. Oh wait, there's this one as well I want to try out. Okay, let's go with that. We'll use the explosive arrows and change a few stuff that is not so overpowered here. Yeah, we'll leave counterattack on, but we'll also get that one ability which makes it a lot easier, yeah, to craft. Because the craftsman is amazing in field and we really need it more. I'll get more speed over damage here. Deva Rosa, climbing koi, living fish. Where's the foot? The foot that I need for speed. Soul Taker, Mighty Catfish, Divine Fervor. Wait, where is it? First Mudra, Baboon. Yeah, here we go. Scout does ability. Moderately increases of attack power. Counter. I want to give something. No, let's go with this. Subaru. Well, it's very close, isn't it? The name Suba and Subaru. So, wouldn't be surprised if that's what you've heard. Save the game. Now here's one annoying thing that you need to do here as well. When you start off a city age, the amount of crystals determine what you can do. And right now I have 400. All the previous bases that you've completed will actually give you crystals. So after each stage you kind of need to visit all the previous bases, and that is a very tedious process in more than a few ways. We have like 2 more things that need to be fixed here, and I believe this requires 3 people and 2 stages. When something is repaired is determined on the number of stages you played. So sometimes you need to play a stage 2 times, other times you just need to play it once. Hey Mooney, welcome to chat. Now, yeah, there is fast travel, but the process is still a bit tedious since you need to basically go to stage selection and then go to each of the bases you completed on the map. Like all the way from up here to get the crystal. Oh, yeah, this is a, like, I know Tahsin says this a lot, like preemptively. Like he says it, like whenever a new game comes out, he's like, oh, okay, game of the year. But for me, Kunitsu-gami might actually be the game of the year. I'm enjoying it that much. Except for things like this, which require you to basically go to each base and get crystals. If you want to start off optimized as possible. Because you see, you're getting crystals as offerings each time. So bear with me, chat, because I'm gonna be visiting all the places that I cleared to get some crystals. And how many do you need, you ask? Well, you didn't ask, but the answer is 1,600. What makes me consider it as game of the year? Well, just the gameplay formula itself is like a very fresh for me. There really isn't any game that is like Kunitsu-gami. It's best described as a moving tower defense with strategy elements. And then there's the music, the sound effects, and the character and monster designs. Like, there are very few games which I feel would fire on all cylinders, like in all aspects. And this is one of them. Even the story, though very minimal, is kind of intriguing, because initially you're like, okay, nothing is gonna happen. You're just moving down the mountain, getting rid of all the corruption. But then all of a sudden, by late game, you realize that your priestess is actually being corrupted as you clear the corruption. So there's something else going on here that we as the players do not know about. And that setup is very intriguing to me. It's very minimal on what it's saying. And just like any the From games that we all enjoy, the less it's said, then the more the story is in your head. Sort of. A few more stages to get to 1600. Will I even get to 1600 at this rate? I think the one thing that I have to say that's against the game is its menus and stuff like this. Just going to base to make sure you're stocked up on crystals. But King, this game is actually... I'm not sure whether you'll enjoy it. You generally don't like strategy stuff, right? But this game is actually on all platforms, except for the Switch. It's on everything except the Switch. And oddly enough, I feel like it would do very well on the Switch, because it's all mission-based. It's like drop in, drop out. Although some of the later stages are actually dragging on quite a bit. Now keep in mind, you don't need to actually go to the places and collect crystals. You could head to the next level as well. But generally speaking, I like to go in as prepared as I can. And that means maxing out on your crystals before you head into a new stage. Now, one more and we should be ready. Okay, let's save up, because I don't want to do it again if I have to reset. And with that, we'll head to the next stage. Yep. You guys will excuse me if I restart a bit, because I have a tendency of trying to perfect it, even on the first run. A light once lit extinguishes darkness, consuming all in its absence. A tunnel of beckoning winds reminiscent of the path to the other world lies ahead. Save the 8 villagers who emerge from the tunnel swallowed by defilement. So, one of the gimmicks of caves is that you have to light lanterns or your units will not know where to attack. And since we're going into a cave, I expect that's what we'll have to do this time. Now here's the odd thing. So actually cannot light lamps. So you need to free villagers and have them do that for you. We're also gonna move you into a safe spot, because this spot creates a barrier in case any enemies attack when night falls. Sorcerers begin the incant... Oh, they're actually explaining sorcerers here. Sorcerers begin their incantation when night falls. They charge up a great divine power that will inflict extreme damage on the seed once unleashed. The more sorcerers they are, the shorter the prayer time. Once the incantation is complete, select the bead on the super rope with down and press to the right to unleash the divine power. It's actually a bit of both. It's designed to make it look like flowers, but at the end of the animation, it kind of looks like hands. Now, we're going to change you into a thief in case we find any treasure chests below. Clear the price of... Oh, lock on Key Inspector. Okay, this is one of the abilities I got was to create a clone of So. And I haven't used it till now, so they're kind of giving me a tutorial on it. Because apparently by locking on, the Spectre also locks onto it. Use this to enhance your longer concentrated attack. You please light up this lamp over here. You're in a cave. You'll occasionally hear this villager speak, but it's very rare. It's a weirdly small place. There doesn't seem to be anything for us to build here, which is even creepier in a sense. Oh, there we go. If you please. Yeah, the disadvantage of having lamps or making your way through dark caves is that you have no idea what's going on yourself. Generally speaking, it's a good idea to light as much lamps as possible. Oh, there's a gate here as well. That's not good. That means that we can actually be attacked from behind as well. Not a good startup, definitely. Oh, treasure chest, thief, please come over here. Unlock that for me, if you please. There's a gate over here as well, not good. But it seems the monsters are gonna come from this gate because it's lit up in purple over here, so... Should please fix this up? Thank you for opening up for me. Doesn't seem to be anything else. That can't quite be the case. Because there's... Like if you... Once you manage to clear all the defilement, you'll actually get a little pop-up letting you know you managed to do it. You need to light this up because this gate's gonna get enemies for sure. So I'm wondering if I'm missing a route around here somewhere. No, not you. This. There doesn't seem to be anything else. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it wouldn't be a good strategy game if it was the same thing, so it's fine, I guess. A little randomness does not hurt. Okay, where's the shrine? Now, if you purge all the defilement, you can actually access these shrines to get an accessory. And you have the option to actually equip it if you want. And night's coming and I actually haven't prepped. Alright guys, I need you to assemble all the way here. There's only like 5 of you, so that can't be good. Can you become a healer? You cannot. You will become a sumo. Grab aggro. Cannoneer. I think it's already night. You can actually hear the game slowly letting you know that, okay, you're running out of time here. You better prep up immediately. Yeah, we almost ran out of time, but this is more or less fine. Insofar as I can tell, enemies are actually coming from the front, which makes things a bit easier. the Hikeshibaba with extinguished lanterns, find and take them out before they can. Yeah. One of the things with this game is that they'll keep introducing new mechanics and new enemies as you keep going. You know what? I'm actually gonna move you all even further. No, that's not a good idea because enemies are coming out of back. Okay, I'm gonna move you all over here. Place the woodcutter over there. And the 2 cannoneers over here. So both gates are covered. The sumo will get the aggro from any enemies coming over here. Suicide guy. Just take care of him. If you let that guy get too close to your units, they'll just die immediately. He'll explode himself. Oh, big enemy. This can't be good. The hell did you hit me? Alright, King, have fun with your dailies. I'll leave an explosive here for now. Oh, there's a Hikoshibawa. Better make sure this guy doesn't take down my lanterns. Nope. Yeah. Luckily, the unit didn't die, but I did. However, so is some sort of spirit person, so he doesn't actually die per se, he just turns into a spirit, which means now I can't fight, and I have to rely entirely on my units to make sure that Yoshiro is protected, which, insofar as I can tell, they're doing a pretty okay job. Almost over. That's letting you know that dawn's coming. None of these enemies will be coming out of their torii gates once dawn's around. Now conversely, if you kill the suicide thing quickly enough, they will rebound on the enemies without hitting you. Which is nice. Alright, I'm hoping Yoshi can get to the gate before the day is over. No, she can. If she couldn't, this will not be blue. Letting you know that you need to stop Yoshi and take cover somewhere. I guess this gives me a chance to properly explore the cave while we wait for Yoshi. Although I think I found everything in here. Maybe a treasure chest or something might be left behind, but generally speaking, I think I gotten everything here. There's one lantern over here that's not lit up. Might as well make sure it's lit. I'm wondering if I should have actually moved Yoshiro a bit more forward on the first day. Because there are chances where if you'd actually put Yoshiro too far behind, you'll end up in a bit of a disadvantage in the other area, because it starts off right at night without you being able to do much. But let's move forward time and hope it's not close to 4. Okay, I have at least an hour to prep there. This way. Whoa. Gotta purify the gate so that we can go through. Do a little mini game of keeping the orb in the center to get more benefits. Okay, I better hope Yoshiro can actually reach this. If he cannot, okay. We need to light this place up real quick. Yeah, this is what I was talking about before. Since we came at the end of the day, we're probably gonna have to barricade ourselves right in front over there and hope nothing bad happens. Oh no, this gate is actually active. So enemies are actually gonna come from the side. Okay, maybe not too bad, because Yoshiro is over here. So we can grab aggro from both sides. I'll put the normal units behind, the villagers behind, because they are not ready yet to face anything. And hopefully we can cover the entire breadth. This room. I'm hearing something nasty coming out. Get a spearman. Oh yeah, I forgot. The one class I haven't tested just sorcerers. Oh, you take 300. That is a lot of crystals. You know what? I'll make you both. In the meantime, we'll deal with whatever's coming from this gate over here. Oh, now this yokai will actually stop me from giving commands to units, so I need to take him out as soon as possible. Wait, what? Oh no, she's fine. She's overreacting. Oh, some enemies are actually getting through. Oh, they're actually coming in from behind, that's why. Well, that's... okay, she's taking some damage. I need to move you to the back. To defend. And one cannoneer as well. attack button? I'm so confused. Something else is coming from over there, so... Why are you in the poison pool? Very good. Definitely not the most ideal place to be stuck at. Oh, it's because there's no light. They can't see what to attack. Luckily, we survived that day. But can you make it here? You can. Nice. So we'll focus on defending this place and making sure it's well lit. There's a weird corruption there too. Alright, who is not busy? Okay, you're not busy. You become a thief and we'll get a treasure chest over here. Before that, I should actually be setting up defenses. Light this up, repair this. This is uncomfortably close to the main gate. So much stuff to light up. Where are you, my thief friend? I require your treasure hunting skills. Oh, another villager. Yeah, this helps. There's a lamp around here somewhere with your name on it. There we go. Crystals? Yes. Nice. I was feeling like we didn't have enough of those. No other defenses at the front which I can use, so... Actually, withdraw that. Put this on. This takes a lot less time to repair. you get from this as a useful accessory. Angry Self greatly increases the village's maximum health. Actually, I think I might take this over my guillotine. Technically speaking, we only have one healer around here, which makes things a lot more difficult than I was anticipating. And by the... I can't even see it. One gate is over here, but there's a chance that an enemy might sneak up from behind. So... if everybody is not busy, I'd like you all to assemble here. So that we can begin prepping for whatever is coming our way. Oh, Sumo guy, I need you at the back. Oh wait, my sumo is actually a thief now. Hey, wait. Wrong way. I need you to heal. Sumo? Wait, Sumo guy's still here. Look, he's showing up. Okay. We'll keep the woodsman here. Move the two cannoneers up there to deal with any nonsense. I actually do not have any ranged people here. Interesting. Musketeer, please. I'm assuming you reach over here. Ah, yeah, you do. And place the musketeer in the back to get rid of any enemies coming this way. Almost time. I think we got everything in the stage, except maybe for hidden treasure chests. Oh, a treasure demon. You're not getting away. Always nice to have. There's a priest here. Can't help you since I'm kind of occupied right now. Oh, I actually died. Okay, this is really bad. I might need to change one of you to a musketeer to deal with this stuff. Let's heal these guys up. Bring the healer back up. Okay, that was a really dangerous situation. think the front is generally okay. I need to defend the back. Or not. Sure, my healer is actually alive. You. You're the one who's causing all this trouble. Ow. Done. Not exactly the smoothest ride, but we managed to make it. Alright, that looks like a stage clear, more or less. Just gonna use the time to make sure I didn't miss anything. There's a statue over there. So I'm just realizing that the sorcerer hasn't done anything during the whole night. Kinda making the guy useless at the moment. I'm really guessing that I'm actually not using him properly. There has to be a way to use the sorcerer a bit more. In case you're wondering why I'm lighting all the lamps, there are times when the objective, the side objectives in these stages actually require you to light up the additional lamps. The thing is, you never know what the side objectives are until you beat the mission at least once. So, yeah. Just lighting it all up just in case. It's either light everything up or defeat the stage without lighting anything up. One or the other. Just gotta make sure everything is lit up before night falls and we can purify the gate. Oh, here we go, one more. And that is the sound of Yoshiro reaching the gate. Let's make one run through around here, make sure I didn't miss anything. No additional lamps to be lit. Yeah, seems like everything's lit, hopefully. So let's purify the gate and end the mission. We refine that is all in case. Don't let any villages become cocooned. Complete the. Whoa! I missed this. I missed a lantern. Yeah, I knew that there would be one. There'd be one objective with all lanterns lit. And I wasn't able to do this either. I didn't think I'd allowed any of the lanterns to be extinguished, but apparently they were. Yo, so lodging. Oh, it's another stage. That's rare. Usually after a stage, it's usually a boss, not another stage, so kind of surprising. I will revisit the old base and make sure the things we set to repair are being repaired. I love the little animation they do when they fix things too. So here's a detail that is completely unnecessary for the game, but it's still there. And that's for each of the NPCs in different villages, they have little backstories. Like all the villages have backstories for each of the characters there. In this village, it's all about this one character who likes to go around causing fights. In another village, there's like people who are obsessed with cats. Little backstory, and they didn't need to do this at all, but it does add to the charm of the game. So what am I doing? You need one more level to be completed. Yeah, one more stage. And that ought to completely fix this stage. Stage selection. And now we have another base that we need to build. One in a cave. Okay, let me read the backstories of the villages over here. A scholar who has come to investigate the creatures that inhabit limestone caves, Yasube published an illustrated book about his observations on living creatures, which seems to be selling quite well. Umejuro explores Narasawa caves with his older sister Kume. He's frightened of the dark, dangerous cavern, but his sister keeps pushing him to traverse deeper into the caves. Sue is the only daughter of the family charged with maintaining the limestone caves, recognizing the connection between the worshippers and the Narasawa wind caves, which are part of the Great Shrine Passage. She plans to turn the stalactites in the caves into a tourist attraction. Kabukichi does conservation work in the limestone caves. He's proud of what he does, but he's not a fan of dark places, so he struggles to go to work every morning. Inosuke's secret hobby is finding and naming unusually shaped stalactites in the limestone caves. He's been distressed recently because Suo has been trying to turn the stalactites he's named into tourist attractions without his permission. So this is, again, completely unnecessary, and most people, I'm guessing, won't even bother to read this, but it's still kind of funny that they took the time to make this. Kyusuke is the son-in-law of the family in charge of managing the limestone caves. He's a reserved man who is often pushed around by his energetic wife. Kume explores Narasawa wind caves with her younger brother. She is frustrated that most of the new stalactites that he discovers have already been found and named by Inosuke. Chiyomatsu's calling is guiding visitors to the summit through the dark limestone caves. He enjoys listening to their interesting tales as they travel together. So yeah, it's very, very minimal, but it does bring a little character to the masked NPCs. Usually, or should I say that the faceless NPCs here. You need 3 people, 1 stage. Good to know. This area has a lot to repair. 2 people. So it's not too obvious at first, but the way they place the NPCs also sort of correspond to the story they've placed in the little passages. So we talked about Inosuke, and what was it again? I've forgotten the name. Let me change that. Oh, sorry. We talked about Kume and Inosuke having a little problem. So we find Inosuke, like they're naming stalactites. And if you look at where Inosuke is, he's actually looking in this cavern with stalactites around, right? And Sume is over here with her brother, like in the little passage. And if you really think of the NPCs that way, it always corresponds to how their backstory has been set. Who, pray tell, are you? Kyusuke. Yeah, since he's the son-in-law of the family in charge of managing the limestone caves, he's actually repairing the lantern. Like, little stuff like that adds to the charm of the game considerably for me. But there sure is a lot of stuff to repair around here. 3, 2, 2. Okay, let's see. Did I get everything? 1, 2. Nothing I missed. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 NPCs. 3, 2. Should I go? Is there a 3, 3 combination we can go? Yeah, we can. 3, 3, 6. I'm sorry about that, Rishi. I really need to manage Nightbot a bit because they always talking about spamming. I'll do it one day when I remember. Also, and thank you. I really don't think it's me adding the charm to the game because I feel like there's a lot to love about this. I wouldn't even call it a AAA. It's more like a not even a okay, maybe a double A, but it definitely deserves whatever it gets. Oh wait, we have a 5 here. 5, 6, 7, 8. So a 5 and a 3. So start off repairs for now. Do you require materials? You do not require materials, but you take 2 stages. Okay, right, where... Actually, I unlocked a few new ammo plagues as well. Oh, okay, here's something we'll find interesting. This is the latest boss we fought. This thing. Like I was saying, even the monsters have a backstory of sorts. There was once a monk hidden away in a temple who fervently studied the patterns in the weather. Word of his forecast reached far and wide throughout the mountain, and one day a lord summoned him to demand that the monk forecast the weather of his domain to ensure his crops would grow strong. But the monk, who was unfamiliar with the area, was unable to complete the task. The lord became enraged and punished the monk for foolishly disobeying his orders, and ever since that day the alleyways echo with the incessant laughter as the land crumbles at the hands of unforgiving lightning storms. So it's this monk which became the boss that we fought. The Raikobo, not Rakubo, Raikobo. The boar. Boars are omnivorous creatures who feed on acorns, berries, and bamboo shoots, as well as frogs and snakes. They're nervous animals that will charge when threatened, a problem for villagers when they come to settlements in search of food. Legends tell of boars with spiritual powers. Long ago, a boar with bamboo grass growing from its back sought retribution on a hunter and a dog who had harmed it. It disguised itself as a samurai in an effort to enact its revenge, but upon failing its flight, turned against all humans. Huh. That is not a legend I'm familiar with. Yeah, in case you were wondering what the boar looks like. This one actually has... Most of the animals actually has the priestess interacting with them. So I was assuming that this would be also the priestess, but since boars are not exactly the most friendly animal... Like, if you look at the rabbit, it's Yoshiro there. Or if you look at even the dog. Is Yoshiro there? Anyhow, now that we set the repairs, I've got to do the tedious thing of making sure I have enough crystals again by visiting all the bases. Then this is... I'm afraid it's going to be a bit boring. What kind of game is this? Is it... Well, it's kind of difficult for me to say exactly what kind of game this is. It has... The term that I've seen most people use for this game is that it's a tower defense game, which is sort of true, and you will see it as I enter into another stage. Yeah, basically you have one character who's making through an area that you need to protect, and you are sort of strategizing by placing units to defend that character. In this case, our shrine maiden over here, Yoshiro, is the one we're protecting. And right now, I'm actually gathering the currency we need to assign roles to the villages we rescue. Not exactly the greatest thing. This currency, in case you're wondering, the crystals over here. So please bear with me as I go back to each of the bases and collect crystals from offerings. Looks like MH Rise. Actually, you're very on the point. I feel like it has a Monster Hunter DNA in them, and one of the reasons why I feel that is if you go to the upgrade screens, and let's say I upgrade the thief here, the little animation, I mean the spearman here, the little animation they do, it feels straight out of Monster Hunter. Like, the spearman is not so much, but with a lot of the other characters like the thief, or maybe even the archer, I don't have enough upgrade materials for this though. Let me get rid of some of my skills so that we can get this stuff. Unfortunately, you shared upgrade currency with everyone else, so yeah. So yeah, this archer animation looks straight out of Monster Hunter for me. So there's definitely some Monster Hunter DNA in there, but I really need to check who the developers are to confirm this. Wait, can I upgrade the spearman? I can. We're not past the tedious aspect just yet because I need to visit a lot more bases. We gotta get 1,600 crystals. Let me get a quick sip of water. Now, there's a lot of things to love about this game, but this aspect of going to bases to get what you're to get the currency, not so much. Honestly, they could have made it so that you can get all your currency from one base, and it would have been a lot less tedious. You don't need to do this, by the way. I'm just doing it because it makes the stages a lot easier when you start off with the max currency you can have. A bit more. I'm kind of wondering whether the next stage will be a boss, because we went 2 stages without any bosses. Oh, only 17. You really have a lot here. Usually the later stages give more crystals than the early ones. One more base and we should not could be going to the next level. That's max. Save up because we don't have to do it again. No, it's not a boss, it's actually another stage. Interesting. Well, I guess you're gonna get your answer for what kind of game this is. One by one, the people of the once bustling lodgings were spirited away, unaware of the seed that came sweeping in to claim their home, save the 8 villagers, and bring life back to this desolate foothill village. Okay, here we go. So, you basically bring forward Yoshiro, the Shrine Maiden. Well, you go about freeing the villages and repairing places as defenses. Because everything we do right now can only be done during the nighttime. During the daytime. Once it's night, enemies will come pouring out of these gates, and we will need to fight and defend Yoshiro from anything that's coming out. But right now I'm just running around looking for resources and defenses and getting rid of any defilement in the village. I need one of you here. Thieves can dig up buried treasure, so I need one over here to do it. Become a thief and go unbury the treasure. Thank you. Oh, there's more here. Yes, you are alive. Why are you surprised? Okay, good to know. Move the thief over there, I'll grab the chest. If that's repaired, we'll repair this as well. You want to get as many villagers saved and as much defilement as possible. That's your currency to do everything. And by the looks of it, we'll need to defend against this gate because it's lit up. That means enemies will be floating in from over here and here. So I'll set up a defense over here as well. And I'll move all the villagers to the center so that I can assign roles to them later. Still searching for resources. Alright, this... I hope I can repair that, because usually those platforms are the most useful. But you can slowly hear the music becoming menacing. That means sort of telling you that you're running out of time. You need to prepare right now. So, okay, That was repaired. Like this. I'll make one of you into a musketeer, a healer. Yeah, grab aggro. Ground damage and area damage. So right now we're basically assigning roles to the villagers to prepare for night. Place the healer over there, aggro over there. I'm gonna place you over here to deal with any enemies that are coming from over there too. I think this is more or less what we can do. There's still more resources to be found. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I have time for this day at least. Before enemies come pouring out, because as you can see, it gets really dark. We'll put the musketeer onto this platform, which gives him a lot more range. Move everyone a bit more forward. And that'll help out during the attack as well. So now it's night and everything's pouring out. Oh yeah, oh, yeah. Ender lilies, it's good. I tried it before when it was not properly complete, I think. And I really like it too. I also believe that there was a new Ender Lilies that was released. Is that what you're talking about? The new one or the old one? Okay, these are all large enemies. Even the music is sort of different. Oh, they actually broke the barrier placed there. Some enemies are also trying to sneak in from the sides behind. Oh, we need to move some of you to the back. Cannoneer. The Cannoneer is enough for now, because I'll be intercepting them as well. Move the Cannoneer back to the front. Something big's coming our way. Excuse me if I'm not talking as much, because I do need to concentrate on some of this stuff. Oh, you guys are just trying to sneak past everywhere. counter. And a perfect card. Those are one of the more dangerous enemies. If they do manage to get to Yoshiro, he gets injured a lot. And having the musketeer here is helping, and I do believe it's daytime. And with that, we can move her forward once more. So yes, Ender Lilies, if it's the one I'm thinking about, it's the one with the little girl that can summon spirits as attacks. Okay, that was the last one I needed to find. I do believe there's one more chest here as well, because I spotted one when we were fighting. Surigane Oni. Greatly reduces damage so receives from sheath attacks. Now, when you find all the defilement in a village, you get this accessory that you have the option to use immediately if you want or not. Right now, however, I do not wish to use it. Turn you back to a thief for now. Might as well repair this just in case. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the last chest which I missed. And if you cleanse the animals, you're actually given more healing items. So generally speaking, it's a good idea to cleanse them when you find them. Problem is, they'll run away as soon as they see you. Thank you. Don't really need to repair this place, but I feel like just in case enemies come from behind, it's better to have these up. But I do believe we've sort of found everything in this area. If that's the case, we can always speed up time. And this is like one of the worst times to actually purify the gate, because the moment we open this, it's gonna be night. And we'll immediately be attacked. Keep the core in the middle to get more crystals. It's a bit easier said than done. The buildings? Oh, you mean the town? Yeah, okay, we don't have enough time, so I'm gonna carve you forward as much as I can. And try and find additional villagers. Okay, yeah, we are actually out of time. If you manage to get into the other area right at 2, now you're going on the defensive immediately. Oh, there's one villager at least. Alright, I need everyone assembled. And prepped. Luckily, it doesn't seem like enemies are attacking us from behind this time, so... just my usual formation of aggro in front, healer behind, and a lot of people shooting at things. Yeah, the music is actually really different this time. I don't know why it's so different. Oh, there's an enemy coming from this way too. I'll keep people here to defend Ryoshiro, and I'll head to one of the gates and deal with them. I mean, I can find a way there. Where are these guys coming from? The gate? Oh, they're coming from 3 sides this time. And this is the most annoying one of them all. The guy with the bow. He has a lot of HP. Luckily, I managed to stun him. Ow. I'll deal with you guys in a minute. If I can stun them, most likely I can kill them. Ow! Wow, okay. You're hurting. I'm trying to bust out some help. What? We are in real danger now. I have to make sure the units are healed up. Now, one of you can deal with enemy over here. Let's reorganize. What am I missing here? Where's that thief? I need to put you in something else. Move the healer a bit back. Since we have some distance, it might be better to make all of you ranged. So that we can deal with enemies before they reach us. We got saved by daytime. Because things were looking really hairy back there. Okay, I think Okay, you can get to that before nighttime, so we're gonna start preparing the stuff over here to prevent anyone from killing you. But you lost a lot of health. Return to nature. Not exactly sure what I did to get that. Oh, now I need a thief here. I think this is the first time the game has actually prompted me to lockpick a building. Like, you usually come across locked doors. I mean, locked treasure boxes, but not buildings. Yes, you did survive. Doesn't seem like the enemies are heading over this side tonight, so might not repair the stuff over here. Oh wait, they are heading over this side. The gate's lit up. In that case, we'll slow them down as much as possible. Musubi. Pistols are always nice to have. Can I build you? Not yet. It's already noon, and I haven't even managed to check this side entirely. There's 4 more corruption left. Oh, okay, even this gate's lit up, so no side is exactly safe. We just need to do the best we can. Get the thief over here. Now what? Next time. As useful as a healing ration is, we need to find other routes to secure ourselves before that. Alright, there's a gunner up on here. Start laying out my defenses. There's the village of defilement. Okay, yeah, there's definitely corruption somewhere here. There's a sound of a lock opening. Since everything is open, I'm gonna change you back to me. Personnel, souls, health will not recover and will be whoa, okay. This is a challenged item. Alright, my fellow, please get back to the group as soon as you can. Because it's almost night time. Like I had one more villager. Where are you? Here you are. there's a there's a route here that I might need to defend from this gate. Choose the gate that's most annoying, or maybe the one directly in front of us, because that seems like it's trouble. Yeah, it's trouble, all right. This is bad. Yep. Oh no, yeah. Okay, something actually managed to get through. We are in trouble. Yeah, this is real trouble. She's gonna die in the next hit. Yep. That was unfortunate. Oh, I can actually, you know, might be the first time I've actually been defeated in the middle of a stage, as weird as it might sound. Usually it's not this difficult. In that case, we can actually start right off on this day. We'll put all the units behind while I deal with the enemies in the front. Why is there a priest here? I don't remember bringing one of you along. These two enemies are actually really dangerous. Oh, come on. She's already lost a lot of health. Yeah, no, this won't work. I need to re-spread the units to stop these two. We'll continue again and try, see what happens. Do I want to change my equipment? Actually, I'm not using this too much, so let's go with the mines here. We're gonna go with a different tactic this time. gonna see if I can stop the guy that's coming from this way. Or I'll run to the guy that's coming in from over here. Even, okay, they're definitely doing a lot more damage than I remember. But if I can stun them, I can kill them. One down. Oh, you are a useful enemy. Explode and kill the others. Okay, so far so good. Heal you up. Place you on the front row as well. Get rid of the guy that's coming from over here. And really good music at the background, at least. Always one of the giant enemies. Where did you even come from, anyways? Oh no, not you too. I need to drag it away, but it's not going away. Yeah, we really got saved. Unfortunately, Yoshiro is not gonna reach the gate by tonight. She's gonna stop in the middle over here. So we need to set up defenses again. And unlike the units, I actually have no way of healing Yoshiro. Did I manage to find everyone here anyways? Yeah, okay. All villagers have been found, it's just all the defilements which are missing. I had quite a few traps set up, but it doesn't seem like it was working. Since we're all large enemies. They were just going through the traps without being slowed down. Oh, you must be the last one. Wonder if we'll get anything useful this time. Neuro greatly increases So's attack power. Yes, that is very useful. Considering that I have a lot of crystals, I should have probably brought the accessory, which increases my attack power based on number of crystals as well. That would have made this stage a lot easier. Fortunately, we don't have time to limit. Now all we can do is just prep for the night. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. didn't realize I've been muted all this time. Sorry about that. My hope is to take out the enemies that are coming from the side. And hopefully the team in the front can deal with whatever's coming from the front gate. Looks to be so far so good, although so seems to be a bit in danger. Giant enemy coming from behind. This is the one that will be the dangerous one, because it has a tendency to rush in. So far so good. Sure, everyone's healthy here. Especially the healer. The front is actually holding really well, surprisingly. Like, Yoshi was worried because it's so close. But this is actually pretty okay, all things considered. Move the healer to the front a bit. Make sure my aggro is maintained there. And then we'll deal with what is coming from behind. A bit smoother defense than I was hoping for, which is nice. Considering how much trouble we've been in the last 2 months. Where are you going on? Is it daytime already? Okay, that was a perfect defense. Bravo, everyone. Yeah. Compared to the first 2 days, that was way easier. Which makes me wonder what the side objectives are. Yes, I am still playing. Actually, I'm about to stop because I didn't want to stop before we finish this stage. But since we're almost done, this might be the final stage before I end the stream tonight. And with that, I believe the stage is complete. Ender Lilies was mentioned in chat, yes. Why do I get the feeling that there's a new Ender Lilies and not the old one? Because everyone seems to be talking about this Ender Lily. Defeat 20 seed using other seed attacks. I wasn't expecting to do an objective here, of all places. Don't assign a villager the ascetic role. Okay. So's punishing strike skill. Okay, secondary objective is a lot easier than I was expecting. Right, if it's the Ender Lilies I'm thinking about, it's that one with the little girl who can summon people as attacks, right? That's the one. I'm wondering why it's suddenly popular all of a sudden. Oh, we actually got a boss here. Do I want to do this before I call it stream? Or not? Okay, so it is the same Ender Lilies, yeah. I recall playing Ender Lilies back in early access. But never the full game. It was a good game, just never got around to buying it on release. Okay, let's see. You guys repaired this, and there's 3 people left, so I need to assign repairs to one place with 3 people. It's rotting away in your library, yeah. I feel like if you're a heavy PC player, that happens a lot, especially with access to Steam. I don't play games that much on PC, but the moment I had Steam on, yeah, I ended up with a backlog. Not fun. Now let's upgrade a few people, because I feel like we're really lacking in power here. Okay, let me undo some upgrades on the sumo. Well, you're tempting me to pick it up again. I do believe that Ender Lilies was like really, really good. Just never got around to playing it. Playing the full release, I mean. Alright, I'll distribute some of that power to the spearman. I don't have enough. Take some of my own power then. What am I not using? Perfect dodge. Perfect guard. Oh, hey Trix, I accidentally upgraded everything. Ah, of course, sure, I'll let you know if I pick up Ender Lilies. Because I think that was the 4th time someone has mentioned Ender Lilies to me this month. So I was like, is there a new Ender Lilies being released? Is that why everyone is playing all of a sudden? But you guys might need to wait a bit till till the end of the month, because I'm wondering if I should pick up Visions of Mana or Black Myth Wukong, one of those. Yeah. Yes, this is the game that I started the other day, and we've actually gotten quite a bit far with it. As you can see, I've unlocked a lot more units. And ideally, I should be stopping the stream because it's almost 2 hours, 30 minutes, but let's play a bit more because the next one is a boss, and I want to see what boss it is. But we'll hit it as soon as we finish with the base upgrades here. Need someone to talk about Kena the way they talked about Ender Lilies? Kena is one of those unappreciated games. It is was so good for a first release on the PS5. What did I repair here? Oh, you. Okay. Yes, I believe, Trix, that this might be my game of the year. Kunitsu-gami. This is perhaps the freshest game I've played so far. The formula itself. Oh, sorry about that. I really need to mod Nightbot a bit more. I've added it and left it on defaults. But yes, I do know Kana. If you mean Kana Bridge of Spirits. It's an Oppression Strike. Oh, my crystal limit increase, as well as my rations. Actually, what is this punishing strike people are talking about? Is it my counter? Perfect guard, counterattack, yokai. Ah, yes, this. Actually, I've been using this quite a bit. I'm surprised I didn't get the achievement for this last time. Yes, it is a very heartful story, Kana Bridge of Spirits. I don't think it was me who reviewed it for the channel, but if you are on our YouTube channel, you can actually find a review of it from one of us. One of our older reviews in Moldavian, or Divi, I guess. Okay, let's get crystals and check out the next boss. Kana review was uploaded, at least, yeah. Oh, it's gotten a lot better. The monster design in this game is amazing. Now, if you're not a fan of strategy stuff, I don't recommend actually trying the game. It's more because it's kind of like tower defense with strategy. It feels like a very unique game. Right, and with that, I think we're ready to challenge the boss. If you're tempted, I do believe PC has a demo for this, so try the demo first, because I don't know, I feel like a lot of people might actually dislike the game. It might not be up their alley, even if they do like seeing it.
Welcome back.
Okay, let's see, Great Link to the health, counterattack skill with since it's a boss, I will change my fighting style as well, if I can. This style is better for dealing with a lot of monsters. Well, the purple style is better for dealing with single targets. Or the Shiden dance, as the game likes to call it. Yeah, there is a lot more management, and unfortunately the game isn't very good at streamlining that. But despite that, I'd still place it very, very high. Oh, let me save before I try. Because I feel like at this point we're getting kind of to the end of the game.
Take care.
Oh no, it's the exact opposite. One of the best things about this game is that just about every level has been very, very unique. Like, you might be thinking it's kind of the same thing. Let's go to Yoshiro, get to the end. But each of the levels has a new gimmick of sorts. Like, caves have lanterns, and all of a sudden on the next level you might be on boats. And on another level you might actually lose complete control of Yoshiro. So each of the levels are very, very unique in that regard, and it's one of the best qualities of the game. But the thing that is doubled down is on the management of units. That I can't deny. I want to check out the town before I commit to this. Commit to fighting the boss. Looks like we don't have any need for repairing stuff. Yeah, in which case I might restart and change my gear a bit. Because we don't need So's counterattack, you, because we're not crafting anything. Yep, this will do. Well, yep. There are quite a bit of units that are pretty cool. One of the newest units we got is called a sorcerer, and these are perhaps the most difficult unit to use because they do absolutely nothing in the field. What they do is they'll immediately start charging something, and if you have enough sorcerers or waste enough time, they'll just summon a Shikigami, which actually destroys everything on the field. Not yet, no demons yet. Right now my most useful unit is these guys, the marksman and the cannoneer. But I'm tempted, since it's a boss fight, I'm tempted to just try out all sorcerers first to see what happens. So whatever happens, we'll see. And we'll restart if need be. Hey, oh come on, I accidentally changed that person to a healer. Mahoraga? Well, that's one way to put it. Oh, okay. The problem is that these units cost a lot of crystals. So as you can see, my entire 1600 just went down to 450. So unfortunately, even though I do want to summon as many as possible, I have to change these two to something else. Gonna put the woodsman to the front because the sorcerers need to be in the back charging stuff. And hopefully I can just deal with the boss by myself. Or at least keep its aggro. Whatever is coming out from here. Interesting choice of music. Wait, what the? Oh, she summoned the gate. Go. I was lucky I had enough specials to deal with that situation. Ow. Why the sudden jazz? Oh no, no, more gates. Ow. Why? You can see why I like the game? I'm not sure why you're saying that. I'm getting tossed around by a giant spider. Oh, so is being attacked. This is bad. Really bad. Ow. Defense open. No, demon. No, I just keep the units on defense for now. You shut it. I was trying to get a critical there, but I lost my chance. Ow. Should have brought my stealing arrows. What is that? Oh, okay. Okay, if you're laughing, that means you're bringing out a gate. Unless you kill one of your own minions. Oh no, not you guys too. There's actually 2 gates. Yeah, I'll need to re-equip because I wasn't expecting to deal with multiple enemies, just one boss enemy. Oh, come on. Ran away from my special. What? Okay. Now you're a bird. That thing's actually gonna kill Yojiro. Yep. Oh, the camera, you actually have the option of choosing an isometric camera or not. Yep, you can actually see it from the normal gates too. For this, we actually need to change because I don't think sorcerers are actually helping here. I'll definitely need the aid
Welcome back.
of other units. So, I'm gonna change my fighting style here too. And change my arrow to a slowdown. We're getting a lot of mediums, so we need spearmen and marksmen. But rather than a woodcutter, we'll do better with archers, because they're flying enemies too. It all depends on what type of units you can bring, because I've seen battles in this game that change from extremely hard to extremely easy, depending on what you're bringing. Like, I think an example of this is on today's stream, because the first boss we dealt with on stream absolutely destroyed me. And then I remapped all my skills and went in and I just destroyed him instead. Alright, sure. My slowing arrow is equipped. And we'll change you to mines again, because I feel like mines are more useful than Seryu's Gale. Now, about the camera angle, you actually have the option to increase it or not. I usually go for around this level. The woodcutters are the best units against ground enemies. Surprisingly, the first two units you get, the archer and the woodcutter, are absurdly good. You might not expect it, but they are. Alright, healer. Sumo for aggro. Spearman. I'm actually gonna bring out a plethora of units to deal with these guys. Power in diversity. Do I want a priest? Yes, it's because I've actually maxed out all of them, more or less. I definitely need one of you. Okay, that ought to be good enough. So far, most of the gates haven't been attacking Yoshiro from the side, so we're gonna position everyone in the front lane. So I'm gonna make one group a bit more bio. I don't have the command. Oh, I should have. You know what? Never mind. Just go with the normal ones. I'm gonna hope that's enough. The priest will slow down the enemy, and that's actually useful for me. You guys are dealing with stuff a lot better now. This is the priest, the aesthetic, slowing down the enemy, giving us a ton of chances to attack. Oh, I should have known the moment you jumped you were doing something weird. So I can defeat the gates, so I might as well kill them. actually summon the gate? No? Just a finger. Let's start if there's anything weird. That's a laugh. Oh, there's an enemy that's coming closer. A giant one. Yeah, you can see why coming in with the correct units makes such a difference here. Ow. I'm tempted to stop the gate, at the same time I want to stun you. No, don't jump. I forgot the stun hit on her. Oh yeah, this is weird. She starts flying. Oh, come on. Now let's deal with the gate first. Yeah, this is dangerous. They've actually been upgraded, that's why they have that blue glow. It makes them more aggressive and dangerous. There's actually more than one gate here. This is bad. Get rid of these gates. Where is she? Oh, okay, this way. Ah, come on. Okay, never mind. You actually came here. That's what I need. Oh, it's actually not working now. It's moving way too fast. Units to the defense. Oh no, you're not. I could probably kill him a lot faster if I focused down the gates, but oh well. And I believe this is the last unit we'll get in the game. No, that's the end of it. Defeat Yokai. So the story is very minimal, but Yoshiro has actually slowly been corrupted as she's taking the corruption into herself. And while everything's been very minimal, I feel like So is unhappy about the whole thing. Trend in self-weaponry, the ninja can move. Okay, so the ninjas are our final units. They use a katana to attack ground-based seat and kunai to attack flying seat. Oh, so it's a balanced unit. Which makes sense why you get it last. Emma Plague, Yatsukage. Yeah, 3 minutes. How much did I do? 3 minutes is more than feasible with our current setup. Oh, Great Shrine Passage. And that means this must be the final stage. Because this is where we're going. The very top. Rather than a Jinchuriki, she's more like a priestess that's been taken. I didn't realize it at first, but the way she gets rid of the corruption on the mountain is by taking it into herself. And that's slowly been sort of corrupting her. And from what I can tell, so our character doesn't seem too happy about this, so I'm wondering if there's something else we can do. Though I'm not entirely certain. Yatsukage. And this was the boss we faced. There was once a monk that lived in Yamasuso lodging. He would pit living creatures against each other using the last survivor for his dark magic. Night after night, he went outside with his cursed words to find the gate to the other world and return to his true home. The villagers kept their distance from the unsettling man, but their neglect soon led to disaster. Raised laughter rang throughout the streets and the villagers began to mysteriously vanish as gates to the other world open. The monster may appear as a terrifying spider or like a raptor that surveys its prey from above, cackling as it rains terror upon the village. So yeah, that's the lore of the enemy that we just fought. And I'm tempted to go right to the last stage, but we actually have a lot of bases to repair, including this one, and some side objectives that I missed as we went through the stream. I'll probably stream the final stage when I'm doing it, but for now, I'm gonna call it. So if anyone's watching, good night, take care. I am gonna go have dinner and hit sleep. Bye. Take care.